Dolphins have their final preseason game coming up against the Jaguars. So we got a couple of real personalities going at it at head coach.
Practicing against them?
I believe they are. I think just once this week.
Okay. So the game's on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. So if the reason why they practiced twice was they practiced twice against Detroit? They practiced twice against Detroit, once against everybody else.
Against Detroit, once against the Bears, and once against the and once against the Jags this week.
Okay. So the plan is working so far. You're playing against or practicing against 3 teams who are formidable up front, especially on the defensive side. And you're putting yourself in tough situations to compete on a weekly basis because that is getting you ready for the season. So, yeah, the plan is great. I'm not going to say the plan is not great. They're trying to fix what has ailed them the last couple of years. However, even as excited as I am about what I've seen and the improvement from week to week, both by Quinn Ewers, by the running game, how they responded to getting dominated after the first practice, all these things, I'm still going to chalk it up to say it's only preseason. But in fairness to the Dolphins, they are running basic offense also. So, yeah, I'm excited. I hope that this is what the season looks like. I hope that this is the direction that takes them into the start of the season. And if they do, man, you know how hard it is to have a 15-play drive?
Very, very hard.
Right. And they do it with ease. For a team that is as wide open as they say, they methodically move the ball down the field. And that's kind of what San Francisco did.
You know what I didn't like, though?
What didn't you like? Hold on. I have to ask this question.
Yeah.
So I can get my mind right.
Okay.
Is this serious or silly sauce?
Serious to me.
No.
Can I ask Brittany if she felt the same way? Brittany?
Go. Ask Brittany because I'm like.
Brittany, did you love or hate the virtual measurements? Because I got to be honest with you, I think I hated it.
I hated it.
They didn't do the chains?
No chain gang. Now, they showed this last year, but Brittany, it lost something, did it not?
It did, and I hated. So I was actually, after we did game day in Sunset, I had to go work a bartending job, and I was on the corner of the TV, so I was watching the TV like this, trying to see the game, and there was a weird glare, and I see inches, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, inches? So I'm like, oh, is it just third and inches? I'm so confused. And then I go look, and it's third and 8 inches. And I'm like, wait, what are we doing? And so I didn't like it because it was very confusing, and I didn't appreciate it.
Dude,
so my question is this. Don't you want it to be right?
Okay, here's the thing. One, I don't trust it.
How come? Wait. So look, once they put where the first down marker is, they can digitally determine where the first down marker is. Once they mark the ball, they can always go to that spot.
That's what they say.
The chains don't get moved. Links don't get tangled.
It took too long. Then you have Mike McDaniel, who's looking at the referee on the sideline, he looked like he had a television on his watch. I'm like, is he Inspector Gadget? What is happening here right now? Mike McDaniel's trying to look at it. They're trying to look at it. And we're trying to figure out what could have been done in 10 seconds with the chain gang.
It's not. Because first of all, you got to bring the chain gang out. Let's just say this. In the business of officiating, the chain gang has been doing it for the longest, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I get it. They're old.
Okay. You got to bring them out. You got to unkink the chains, right? Then one guy sticks it and the other guy pulls it, and you hope that he does it straight. right?
Yeah, but it's
No.
football. There has to be some human
10
error.
yards.
Has to
Wait,
be.
10 yards is 10 yards.
There's two things they can't take out of football. They can't take the kicks out. That's why they keep changing the rules, because then it wouldn't be football. It'd be a ridiculous name for the sport.
Mhm.
And they can't take the chains out. And
No.
even Bo Camper was like on the broadcast, and he was like, you can tell he didn't like it. And they just show that they did this last year. They were just testing it, and I was like, what the hell is this? They're just showing it on the screen. And the argument I always get is tennis. And it's like, okay, here's the thing with tennis. Tennis it's very important. First of all, you're talking about points. Second of all, it's happening all the time in a match. These things are razor thin on line. We need, like, how many measurements are there a game, Leroy? Two. And I need to go to this computer that I'm supposed to trust that they're just on the up and up. The chain gang is honest. It's honest work.
It is.
And I don't like it being taken away from us.
And you're taking away work from people as well, which I don't appreciate.
Well, they still have them there. I don't know if they get the same. I mean, like, let's say you had
like,
the best.
you get half the pay now.
No,
because
you need
the computers doing
here's
half the work.
you don't need the chain. Okay. Oh my goodness, why?
You do. There's something.
But
Leroy, like,
Brittany,
there's
hold on.
something.
You don't need the chain. You need the markers, so everybody can see the yard to gain or the line of scrimmage. So those you do need the markers, but to have the chain out there, like, you don't need the chain.
No, it's so
Yes.
good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh
Like,
my
you're gonna tell me
goodness.
there's a playoff
It's-
game
Wait,
happening,
wait.
and there's a fourth.
I'm
you
the
know, there's a
oldest person here.
tie.
Yeah.
Why am I okay with moving forward with technology?
Leroy,
And you guys are
it's one of the most give me a more satisfying thing in sports when your team either stops somebody short or gets it, and the chain reaches out and it gives you a measurement that you are looking for.
Yes.
It's one of the best feelings in sports.
It really is.
And they've taken it away for cartoons. And
No,
like
wait,
sometimes
no.
you say
So you're waiting. Look, they mark the chain and you pull it and you look at that. I don't think he got
It's
it.
the best.
I don't think he
it's
got
the
it.
best feeling ever. Exactly.
dude, it
So
is one of
wait.
the best feelings.
So wait. So you like the anticipation?
Of
Oh, I love it.
course.
I love it.
What about
That's
when
drama
guys go to
the
the
game.
sideline and the chain just gets bent up or the marker?
Dude, I'm telling you, I can see on Mike McDaniel's face he didn't like it because he's looking at dude's wristwatch with his television screen on there. He goes, "What you got over there, huh? What you got? What you got? What you got?" You know, so he wants to just see that. I don't like it.
Neither
Can
do I.
somebody ask? Like, I don't know if any reporters are listening today. Can I get his honest? It's a fun press conference day. Can somebody ask Mike McDaniel how he likes the virtual measurements? Because I think he hates it. And I think we all hate it.
But would you agree that the virtual measurement is more accurate than the
That's what they
chain
say.
gang?
That's what they say.
I don't care.
Yes.
if
I don't know
it's
if it is.
accurate.
Don't dude. Let me explain something to you.
Isn't it
Here's
still
here's the other thing you have to realize. They got to take notes, because when they get blown up on the sideline, they need to know where the hell they got to put the mark back. With the virtual, you don't have to do that.
why can't they just have the virtual mark, like have a sensitivity, like something in like their ear, like a metal detector? They put the base and then they can extend it. We still get the chain gang. You
I
know,
agree.
I don't like this idea of, it's good in theory. You ever go to your local pharmacy and you have self-checkout? Some of them work good, like Publix's, but some of them don't. And they're like, please put it in the bagging aisle. Please put it in the bagging aisle.
Oh yeah, they make you
Yeah.
put each individual
Yeah,
item.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Well,
I'm like,
Publix used to do that.
right. And like it freaks out. And they're like, someone's on the way. It's like, well, you know what? This person could have just been a cashier.
Yeah.
And so it's good in theory, but I don't think it's not going to have the satisfaction we all think it's going to have. It's not going to. Imagine we're all sitting around. We're watching the Super Bowl.
You do realize that in any event, if he doesn't get the 10 yards, it's not a first. Whether you pull the chains out or you go virtual.
Okay, but it doesn't feel
but
the
it doesn't
same.
feel the same. You know,
Oh my!
it would be like it would be like
I
at
can't
the end
believe
of
you
it.
two guys are against technology. I should be the one.
Damn. Like, we're never gonna get. I think we all remember Dallas versus the Raiders in 2017 when Gene Steratore brought out the card and put it.
Yes.
Like we all remember that moment. That's gonna be. We're never gonna have that again.
We're never gonna have it. Look how upset you made her. You made her knock her camera off.
My camera fell.
Stiff arm style.
Good.
Leroy, I'm
Good.
Leroy.
Good.
Imagine
I don't need the huddling around a group like everybody. This is it.
No.
That's how everybody stand looking at the chain. Everybody and the officials. Back up.
As a man who
You're leaning in, trying to look down the line.
I love that. And you're sitting here and you would have been like, oh man, I don't like that because like back in the day, like, did you have a bad experience with the chains?
No, besides hitting the guys on the sideline that don't know when to drop them and get out of there.
I'm telling you, dude, there's something about it. When you get
10 yards is 10 yards. I like things to be done quickly, right? I mean, they used to have to take a television timeout for a measurement because it took so damn long.
Man, we'll take a break. Disappointed you feel this way.